Now let's see about some examples of justice in Islam. Allah the Almighty requires those who mediate in conflicts between individuals to impartially and fairly decide the outcome without favoring family ties, friendships, personal gain, or the influence of power and status. Indeed, Allah commands you to return trust to the rightful owners, and when you judge between people, judge with fairness. What a noble commandment from Allah to you. Surely Allah is all-hearing, all-seeing. Some people may be inclined to favor the rich, some may favor the poor. Either case is wrong. Be fair and just, without favoring. People should not be favored at the expense of others. Teachers must be fair with their students in their studies and exams, and managers should be fair with their employees so that no discrimination occurs at the expense of someone. It was narrated that a son of Amr ibn al-As, the governor of Egypt at the time of Umar ibn Khattab, be a Coptic man because he lost to him in a horse race. So the man complained to the Khalifa Umar ibn Khattab, and Umar sent asking Amr ibn al-As and his son. When they came, the Khalifa Umar ibn Khattab asked them about the incident, and the son confirmed the story. So Umar asked the Coptic man to beat the son, Amr ibn al-As, saying to Umar, "When did you enslave people when their mothers gave birth to them free?" This story is one of the most beautiful stories of justice in the great Islamic history, as it indicates the importance of justice with Muslims and non-Muslims. Allah Almighty obliges Muslim rulers to judge justly among their people, whether they are Muslims or non-Muslims, so that they don't oppress any of them. Instead, they handle each situation in accordance with the divine law of Allah, whether favoring any individual based on personal honor, position, or race. Extract from the following hadith a category that Allah will shadow on the day of resurrection related to our lesson, justice. The Prophet, peace be upon him, said, 7 people will be shaded by Allah by his shade on the day of resurrection, when there will be no shade except his shade. There will be a just ruler, a young man who has been brought up in the worship of Allah, a man who remembers Allah in privacy, and his eyes are then flooded with tears, a man whose heart is attached to the mosque, 2 people who befriend and meet each other and depart from each other for the sake and love of Allah, a man who is called by a rich, charming lady to commit an illicit relation with her, and he says, "I'm afraid of Allah." And finally, a man who gives charity, so society, that his left hand does not know what his right hand has given. A fair Imam is one of the 7 whom Allah the Almighty will keep in his shadow on the day of resurrection. A just Imam is someone who has taken on the responsibility of safeguarding the interest of Muslims and ensuring fairness. This is a significant step forward for the community and catalyst for growth and development in all areas of life. Now, let's talk about the impact of justice, specifically its effect on individuals and their society. Justice within a society promotes inner peace with individuals and fosters a sense of love among people, regardless of their social status or position of power. Justice brings members of society closer to each other and dissipates problems and conflicts and crimes. Justice and good actions lead to an improvement in the standard of living for all individuals within society, resulting in enhanced livelihoods and a broader scope for personal growth. Justice in our lives and actions earn us blessings and recompense from Allah Almighty. Together we have learned today, justice is a fundamental principle in Islam. Justice ensures that each individual receives the rightful right. Justice applies both to Muslim and non-Muslims alike. Various forms of justice exist, including fairness with families, resolving disputes justly, and maintaining justice within communities. At the family level, parents should equally love and gift their children. Similarly, Managers at work should be fair to their employees. Muslim rulers and judges are responsible for administering punishment impartially to all individuals without favorism and irrespective of their religion. A just leader is among the 7 individuals whom Allah the Almighty will shelter in His shade on the Day of Judgment.